welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to make this video for you. This video has been in the works for like a month. It is probably one of the videos I put the most effort into, and so I cannot wait for you to see it. I really want to start doing an ongoing series where I showcase different neighborhoods in Chicago so you can kind of get an idea of what the different neighborhoods are like and some of the things that I like to do in these neighborhoods. One of my favorite parts about Chicago is that every neighborhood is super unique and different, and I absolutely love it. And I think that it'll be really cool for you guys, especially people who are moving to the city or just people who are new to the city, can kind of watch these different videos and get an idea of what these different neighborhoods are like. The first neighborhood that we spent some time in was West Loop. So we actually spent 3 full days in West Loop and really explored, went to a bunch of different places for me to show you about, and I love West Loop. Number one, it is one of the best areas as far as food goes, and there's just so much cool stuff in there. I cannot wait to show you. So on our first day in West Loop, I really wanted to show Alex one of my favorite apartment buildings there. So I took him to this apartment building. It is gorgeous, and they have really cool convertible layouts. Convertibles are one of my favorites because not only do you really get to the advantages of living in a studio, they're cheaper, but you do have a separate bedroom space, so I think that's awesome. They also have some of the best views in the city because since it is in West Loop, you get a full skyline view. One of my other favorite things about this building is that they offer you free beer every single day in their Sky Lounge on a rotating tap, which is just an amenity I didn't know I needed in my life until I heard of it. It is right next door to one of my favorite bagel places in the city. They have an awesome salmon bagel, which I highly recommend. Also directly across the street from Whole Foods and right down the street from a Mariano's. If you're not from Chicago, Mariano's is kind of an in-between of like a Trader Joe's and a Whole Foods. They have a huge produce and fresh meat section, and they also will even like do special cuts of meat or cook things for you. I don't know, it's a whole crazy thing, but people absolutely love Mariano's. Next, I took a work meeting at Good Ambler. This is a new coffee shop that opened up in West Loop. It is awesome, and they make tons of their stuff from scratch there on site, like homemade croissants. Absolutely delicious, and also just a super cute place to work for an afternoon. West Loop is really cool because they really have some of the best restaurants in the city. They have Girl on the Go, or one of my personal favorites, Duck Duck Go, and the entire area gives off like a very like Brooklyn street art alley sort of vibe, which I love. It's just really fun to walk around, explore different places, and try some new things to eat. To get to West Loop, there is both the pink lines and the green lines that run through there, so you can easily hop on the train, get to West Loop, and then go back into the loop and change to whatever train line you need to be able to get to anywhere else in the city. There's also a ton of buses that go through, but having the pink and the green line there makes it super convenient. A couple other spots we walked past is Federales. People love this place, especially if you're looking to day drink. And right across the street is Bar Taquito, which does bottomless mimosas. This is a fan favorite if you were looking to Sunday fun day in West Loop. Day 2 was the highlight of our West Loop experience. We went to the publishing house, which I don't care if you live in Chicago or if you're coming into Chicago for a weekend, you should stay here. If you have the opportunity to stay here, 100%, this was the best place. It was better than we could have imagined. The publishing house is a B&B in West Loop, and it is so unique, and every single space is designed so cool. My birthday was the next day, so we used this as an excuse to have a staycation, and it completely blew us away. I would really like whoever is the designer of the publishing house to design my future home one day. Whoever you are, call me, I am here. I love this place. Before venturing out into West Loop, we did a quick shoot here, and every single area was so pretty that the pictures came out awesome. To start off my birthday celebration, we first went to the Darling. The Darling has really cool seating. There is the indoor dining room, there's also the library, and there's the garden. And they're known for having really cool cocktails, some that are punch bowls that you would share with a group, but it's definitely a fan favorite and very Instagrammable. Next, we went up to the Nobu Sky Lounge. This place is very fancy, but very, very cool. And if you are looking to splurge a little bit for a night, I highly recommend it. We went and just grabbed drinks. I got a lychee martini and it is delicious. But honestly, you cannot order anything bad on their menu. Everything is so good, but it is a little pricey. Day 3, we started off our morning by breakfast at Publishing House. It was so good. I cannot say it enough. I really, really highly recommend this place if you guys are looking to stay somewhere in Chicago. After that, we stopped into Parlor Pizza and got a quick Bloody Mary. It was my birthday, so we did a little day drinking, but Parlor is great if you are looking for somewhere fun to stop in and have a quick dinner with friends. Their pizza is really, really good. That afternoon, we randomly stopped into Sumu Tokyo Ramen and Sushi for a sake bomb and a quick roll, and 10 out of 10, it was delicious and really, really well priced. Lastly, on my birthday extravaganza, we went to one of my favorite places. Trivoli Tavern is one of my favorite happy hour spots in the whole entire city. They have killer specials on happy hour. Just about every single snack is $5, and so is their beers and house wines, and it is so good. The place is also just decorated super cool, and it makes you feel like you're in Disneyland. West Loop is an absolute foodie's heaven. You cannot go wrong with stopping into any of the restaurants there. I'm gonna pop up on the screen some of my other honorable mentions of places that I really recommend going in West Loop, but truly, everything in that area is so good. It's also a really cool area if you're looking for a little bit more of that like Brooklyn, New York vibe, where you're super accessible into the city, but not living right in the hustle and bustle of downtown. West Loop is awesome for that. If you haven't explored West Loop before, I highly recommend going out there and checking it out. Spend an afternoon there, go grab lunch, grab a drink somewhere, pop into some shops, and just check out the area. I said it in the beginning of this video, but every single neighborhood in Chicago is so unique. You really cannot go wrong. And I hope I can highlight the different areas for you guys a little bit so that way you can fall in love with them just as much as I have. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I plan on doing these little guides for all sorts of different neighborhoods in the city. If you have West Loop recommendations that I didn't touch on in today's video, please comment them down below. I would love to be able to build this out so that way everybody can add their own and we all go off of each other's suggestions, and I would love to check out the places that you guys suggest as well. If you haven't already, hit the big red subscribe button. I post at least 2 videos a week, and I would love for you to be able to follow along and see a little bit more about what it is like living in downtown Chicago. And of course, go over and follow me on Instagram. I post a ton of content over there as well. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.